Well, qualifying, so rushed. The weather's been off and on. I've just literally had to put wets in. Whether or not it's right call, I don't know. Done test day. First session wet, but it weren't. Second session dry, but some loop come off. Then it's absolutely hammered it down. Missed third session, and now we're in qualifying. It pissed it down. Now it's dry as a bone, but the track might be wet. Timing's all over the place. Don't know nothing. Absolutely ridiculous. So it is rushed. This is qualifying. Let's get to it. I will see you after. Hopefully I've calmed down. See you in a bit.
1,000, no limits. Cup 1,000, and old school 1K trophy. Please go to assembly. Second call for maximum newcomer 1,000, no limits cup 1,000, and old school 1K trophy. Please go to assembly. Yeah.
158 your fastest.
Oh shit, must have been my faster earlier. Vanessa, have you ain't coming on race going up here? Well, that's qualifying. Not the absolute, but honest, not the best. You can't predict weather, can you? Simple as. Obviously, before race, we're having to rush around and you stress, and it's like, which tyres? Guess what? Wrong tyres. Proper wrong tyres. It were dry. But by the time we changed them, we got held up as well. So when I left you, we were just about to go out, but then they crashed in the newcomer 6. Held them, sent them back to paddock, then sent them back out, and it's like, how much long? And then sun come out. There's so many variables. Not, look at me slouching. Not the best weather conditions, but everyone else were in the same boat. I did look at other people's tyres. A lot had wet front, slick rears, loads had that. I had wet, and I know others had wets. Even Andy come past me, and he had wets on. Right, so qualifying itself, I've got TSL timings. I have qualified in 28th place. I know I could have done a damn sight better. If I'd have gone out on slicks, I'd have been a damn sight quicker. And I've gone so the test this morning, before Luke decided to bin it and do his shouldering. I've seen him, he's done his shouldering. He ain't racing this weekend, Luke Hoop. So get better, Luke. But before Lee, we got like one flying lap probably. And then after they sorted that out, we went back out, and I think I got 2 flying laps. I did a 156. If you think, last year, first time ever coming here in a race on the bike that I've never ever ridden, I did a 2 minute with my fastest time. Straight away a 156. I'm happy with that one. I'm not happy with this one, but that's wrong tyre choice. In the dry, on wets, I've got, where am I? There I am. A 158.027. So not far off a 157. Good, because it's like 2 seconds slower than this morning, even though I only had like 2 laps. So I'm a bit gutted. Andy is in front of me. He's got a 156.4, and then David is just in front with a 156.008. Then you've got, saying that, then it's Gav. Gav's in third, Gareth in second, and Snowball's done it. In our class, Snowball's got pole in our class, so that's him. Fastest time there was a 140, is that a 148 or a 149? A 149 was fastest time there. So it's one of them. I was proper stressed, and like you're just thinking, did I tighten this up? Did I tighten that up? So a bit stressed, a bit rushed before going out. Don't help, you know what I mean? But when I was out there, bike rode nice. Obviously wet in when it's sunny, you can see it's red hot. Dry, the track dried out instantly, so it was red hot. At least I didn't do a Croft special like I did at Croft, so, but I pushed. But the back wheel, honestly, it was like jelly. It was literally just wiggling all over the shop. I don't know if it'll pick it. It should pick it up on camera, to be fair, because it were like, because it was transferring to the front wheel, and front wheel was skipping as well, and it was like, oh my god. I'm not really happy with 158, but it is what it is. Do you know what I mean? So there's not much more I can really do about that. All I'm going to do now weather's it's supposed to be dry at morning and wet in afternoon, so one dry race, one wet race. We'll see. But what I will say is I've gone and bought a brand new tyre, Anna. Only because Craig spoiled me with a new tyre, so I did buy a rear tyre, and I've had it fitted already because I was going to use that. So I've got a brand new SC1. If it's dry morning, that's what's going on, and I'll use that, and at least I get a proper race on it. And then I've got my wets. I were going to alter my wet and put another one on, but I spoke with Gav Smart, and he's like, you've still got loads left, even though it were dry. Still got loads left, don't waste it. So that's the plan. We'll see. Do you know what I mean? Either be dry or either be wet. It's one of them for me. Right, if you're not subscribed, even though I had a rant earlier, raging. And I will catch you for race 1, and that's tomorrow. See you later.